I totally forgot to write a rap for you this week.
Oh my God,
I forgot.
Right.
So,
you gotta come next week.
So next week, I swear to God, I'm gonna have a rap for you.
People are waiting for that.
I know. People on Twitter have been like hitting me up about it. No, I swear to God, next week. Okay, I'm Zack Everhart, and subscribe to Synergistic.
Hi, this is Sonya Tayeh, and you should subscribe to Synergistic.
This is Jasmine.
And this is Amy, and make sure you subscribe to Synergistic and watch So You Think You Can Dance next week on Wednesday. Woo!
And vote for me. Please. Pretty please.
It was a lot of work in terms of digging into something that's heavy and sad about losing someone, so it got very personal with all of us because we all have lost someone in our lives. But Zack was so open and so selfless and understanding where I was coming from, and it was a beautiful flow. It was a beautiful, natural flow.
I pulled a lot from Sonya's story and her experience. The rehearsal process was a long rehearsal, and we went really deep emotionally and spiritually. So really listening to her and how she felt about the situation and how she felt her friend would feel in the situation. Just talking about it really is what I think helped bring it out of me.
I think we had a really deep subject to really dive in, so it took a couple we were so anxious too. We both had the same energy, and we wanted to do so well, and we wanted to really go there, and it took us to really just look at each other and be like, we're dancing together, we're doing this. And it took us a couple tries, but to finally feel what Sonya felt during that and what her emotion was, that we I don't know how, but he tapped into that, and I got chills just standing on the stage with him.
When you go past the movement and talk about the intention, and it gets really personal, the dance becomes thicker, it becomes smarter, it becomes more natural and more sincere. And that's what me and Zack and Amy focused on, is making sure that it wasn't about, I didn't care if there was a mistake here or a hop there. I wanted it to be based on the intention, the celebrating of a loss, but also the mourning of a loss.
You know, the piece is there's so much weight emotionally in the piece, and so that was part of it. Not to mention, I knew going into it that I was in the bottom too, and just so many emotions all kind of came together, and it was like tears of everything. Everything just kind of all came on top of me at once.
Because I lost a very dear friend of mine, and that piece was a tribute to my friend and a celebration of how exquisite I think he is. And it was a lot to watch. You know, it reminded me how we used to dance together. It reminded me how beautiful Zack is, to be that selfless, to understand where I was coming from and to respect that intention. It was just, it was a big piece for me. And I want to celebrate, I want the world to know how amazing I think my friend is, and how spectacular he is to me and always will be. So it was all of that in one, you know?
I think the moment when it's our dance break and we were just breathing, we're dancing basically in the rain, and the music stops, and we just did everything that we rehearsed and that we felt. We went 5 or 6 times backstage, just doing it over and over again. When we did our dance break, and the only way we could communicate to be on time with each other is by breathing. And I think hearing us breathe in the rain, hearing him just be there with me was a moment I can't describe. It was something why I dance, I guess, is that reason.